Like we say here every Friday, thank God it's Friday. It is the Friday edition, and I am your girl, Simbi Shima. Well, so much to look forward to the weekend, and so much to look forward to from the week into the weekend. Now, we'll be talking about the Riyadh games ongoing in Saudi Arabia, where Team Nigeria is surprisingly turning out results in that particular games, talking about the Islamic Solidarity Games ongoing in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And also we'll touch on the CAF Awards that just happened last night, 2 days ago, yes. And we saw that Rashida Ajibade didn't make it as predicted by so many to be the Women's Player of the Year by CAF. Instead, it was Shebak from Morocco who grabbed that one. And Ashraf Hakimi also grabbed that one as expected by so many. And then we'll talk about the Champions League, of course, the CAF Champions League, where Rivers United, Nigeria's sole representative, will be hoping to make a name for Nigeria and Rivers United as they go against Pyramid FC in their opener this weekend. All that will be up for discussion this morning, and I have joining me this morning my guest, Nonso Arinzechi.
Yeah.
So good morning.
Thank you very much. You're getting used to my name, and I'm loving
Yes,
it.
I have to always call you right. Yeah. All right, so let's get right into it. The Riyadh Games. I mean, looking at the Nigeria's performance in some of the events, the Olympics last time, that it was very disappointing. Yeah. But now in the Riyadh Games, Nigeria 29 medals so far as of last night. What do you make of their performance so far in the event?
First of all, I want to give kudos to the National Sports Commission. And I'm one of those who go, when they do wrong, I come hard on them.
Yes, yes.
So when they do right as well, I need to appreciate them for what they've done. For the first time, I think the contingents from Nigeria to the Islamic Solidarity Games were so many, diverse sports, from athletics to wrestling. It wasn't a microscopic few that we used to see in other times. And the fact that the athletes have also replenished, or let's say, appreciated the effort of the NSC by also giving back, 29 medals yesterday night. Nigeria did so well, 4x100 meters relay, 4x100 meter mixed relay. We saw them doing well in wrestling. For the first time, Nigeria in a very long time, Nigeria won a medal, a bronze medal in javelin. I can't remember the last time Nigeria did that. So it tells us that the future is bright for Nigerian sports if they are being exposed, to a competition like this. And I love the fact that it's called Islamic game, but whether they're from Nigeria is a participant, whether you're from the southwest, the southeast, where you represent Nigeria, you can participate. 29 medals so far is huge, And I'm hoping that we can build on this effort at Islamic Games far away in Riyadh, to of course, to subsequent games that will come up next year, the likes of the African Games, the Olympics as well, Commonwealth Games as well is on the horizon as well. But give kudos to the athletes. I think they've done Nigeria proud. I listened to the Vice President of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, where she was applauding the girls and the guys for doing a great job. Nigeria doing so well in athletics, and I just hope that there was those days before when we used to have Nigeria power through what we call athletics in the world and Africans, where we used to win the 100 meters, the 4x100 meters, the 4x400, the relays. We're seeing that again come back at the Solidarity Games. Let's just hope that there's a continuum for Nigeria. But again, I'm happy with the performance so far, and like I said, I give kudos to NSC for ensuring that so many of our athletes participate in the game as more like preparation for bigger competition that will come up later next year.
All right, indeed. Congratulations right there to the NSC for pulling that one. And Nigeria has been participating in every edition of the Islamic Solidarity Games.
These are best performance
yes,
ever.
I saw somewhere that it said the best Nigeria had is 11 medals in all.
29 already.
29 already, and we still have like a few more days to
Absolutely.
go.
So give kudos to them as well. I'm really happy. Because with the athletics, we thought the paradigm has shifted, from athletics to maybe South Africa, even the likes of Kenya, Jamaica. But the guys are competing. I know it's a microscopic few countries. Now these are playing against the best in the world. But come on, I feel winning is contagious. When you win tournaments like this, win tournament medals, you get momentum, and hopefully you can carry it into the future tournaments.
All right, hopefully this will build momentum into the Commonwealth coming up next year.
Absolutely.
And Team Nigeria will be turning out medals and gold medals in the Commonwealth
hopefully
next year from this performance.
We're counting like this when it comes to Commonwealth
Anyways,
games,
let's now move away now to one of the most talked about issues in world of football, talking about the CAF Awards took place 2 days ago. And we saw that, shockingly to many people, yes, as expected, Ashraf Hakimi won it, but now Chebak Gizane of Morocco. Was she, do you share the thoughts that she didn't deserve it? Looking at the fact that Nigeria won, of course, the WAFCON, and they lost to Nigeria in the final.
First of all, I went ballistic when I found out there was no Esther Okoronkwo in the final three, alongside Barbara Banda of Zambia. These are to me are the two outstanding African players so far in the calendar year. Don't forget, it's for the calendar year 2025. And when I saw the Sana Musundi, Rashida Bajibade, and of course Gislin Chabak, I was quite surprised that these really are the best players we've got in Africa. And You know, even when Rashida was giving the player of the tournament to the WAFCON, we had our own Nigeria
Doubts,
the right
yeah,
like, oh, what
yeah.
happened to Esther Koronkwo?
Yeah.
She was our main player in that tournament. She was fantastic, astonishing. She was second to none. And you could see the fact that she poured her frustration as well on social media.
She came out
saying
with
that,
tweets, yes.
come on, performance is what matters. Award, come on, can be given by anybody, but the performance on the pitch of play is what really matters. And I stand by her. But again, if you ask me, from these three, who is the best player, who are the best here in 2025, I would still go with Chidin Chabak. Because we saw how the WAFCON, the best player at the WAFCON was Esther Koronkwo. The next best player was Chislin Chabak.
Yeah.
The contribution to Morocco was massive. She was impactful as a captain, as a leader. Don't forget, she led this team to the 2 finals back-to-back. You know, for a team who have not been in African picture for a very long time. And the fact that she got a move to Al Hilal as well. I know she didn't win any trophy. A lot of people are hung on the fact she was trophyless. She didn't win the player of the year. But let's be realistic. All the players of the matches that Arsenal won was questionable. We sat down here and we questioned it as well. That why did not go to Esther Koronkwo. But again, for me, I think if you had to pick for the three, I would have gone with Chislin Chabak. But if you ask me who is the outright African player of the year, based on what she's doing,
performance,
club and country, look at what she's doing with FC Toronto in Canada, what she's doing with the Super Falcons. We saw even in the qualifiers, she came in and stood up tall. Yes. It has to be Esther Koronkwo. But again, I don't know what CAF was thinking.
All right. Hopefully, I mean, there'll be some explanation that will come out by CAF as to how they arrived to this. KAKAKI and Tebak of Morocco, Queen and King of African football for the next 1 year belongs to Morocco. And of course, Chimaka Nadozie
I thought you mentioned that.
Trick.
Yeah, wow.
About that quickly.
The safest hand in the world right now is Chimaka Nadozie. What a goalkeeper she's been. Absolute. Well, come on. You can't talk about women goalkeeping right now and not talk about from Paris FC won a trophy with them, a team that hasn't won for a very long time. Now she's down in Brighton and Hove Albion. She made Brighton look like a team that is very difficult to beat because of her saves and wow, what a goalkeeper she is. Also, kudos to the Super Falcons, also winning the team of the year after their Mission X, where they did it far away in Morocco. So for me, not a bad outing for Nigerian, but again, Chiamaka is a fantastic goalkeeper, if not the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations, like Nonso rightly said, to the Super Falcons of Nigeria for winning the Women's Player of the Year. And of course, Chiamaka Nadozie for badging that hat-trick as the goalkeeper of the year for women in the CAF Awards 2025. But now, still talking about CAF, now let's move to the Champions League, the CAF Champions League. Rivers United, Nigeria's sole representative, will be up against Pyramid FC, a very formidable side.
Absolutely.
Do you see Nigeria getting this one past Pyramid on both legs, or perhaps even a win in one leg?
It will take a miracle of epic proportion for Rivers United to go to Pyramid.
Be hopefulness.
Come on, I'm a realist. I've watched the MPF for so long in time. Nobody, I don't think I feel people that follow the league that I do because I'm a big adult fan. I believe if we don't talk about our own league, if we don't talk about our own football, nobody will talk about it for us. But what we say in the Premier League was what we read from somebody who spoke about it somewhere in England. So for me, this is our own. Rivers United have got a fantastic manager, Finidi George. Kudos to him. You know, he won the league with Eyimba, finished second last time out, got them to the Champions League against all odds. But come on, you're playing against the defending champions, Pyramid, who have got a team who's fighting us in that, not only in Egypt, but also in absolutely. They've got a guy who just won the Club Player of the Year. That is Fiston Mayela. He played against Nigeria for DR Congo in the World Cup qualifier. So what a player they've got. I think they've got a fantastic team. They'll take an absolute miracle. And again, first of all, they're playing a home away from home tomorrow at the Gospel of Abia Stadium. For every game Rivers United will play in the capital, they will have to travel. Because they're not based in Uyo. They have to travel from Port Harcourt to
Okaibom.
It gives your opponent a cutting edge. I think the best can get from this game will be a draw tomorrow in Uyo. All
right, that's your prediction. But hopefully that game will not be far-fetched anymore. We'll see what happens. If that happens, yes, we'll come back and say no. So indeed, keep predicting again.
Yeah, they travel to Egypt. I beg your pardon. It makes it more difficult.
We just hope that Rivers United will get this win at home against Pyramid FC, like you said. But thank you so much, Nonso, for coming on the show this morning.
Absolutely.
If you're in Nigeria, perhaps you're in Akwa you should go there and support Nigeria's sole representative on the CAF Continental Showcase this season. Thank you for being a part of the show this morning. I am Simbi Shima. KAKAKI continues.